Okay, we are recording. You guys, we are so excited that you are here with us tonight. We have a special guest, which we're not always great at guests. So, Sydney, you should be very excited, as it's usually just Andy and I. Hey, Boo. So, really quick before we get to the good stuff, I just kind of wanted to go over a couple things. Number one, remember every month we have what Success Club or what prize you want to earn for hitting Success Club. Make sure you update that tracker. This isn't something Andy and I can, we don't always are able to keep track, or maybe you're down low or whatever the case, we just don't always see it. So it's best if you go in there and update every single time you add someone to your team as a coach. If you hit Success Club, or not even hit Success Club, just any Success Club points, make sure you go in there and say like, hey, Success Club 2, or hey, can you open that door for him? Signed a coach signed a coach named Jill, or whatever the case might be. So that's number one. Watch your fingers, Huts. Yes.
Is that Nolan's mom?
No, that's Joey. Thank you. Why don't you guys go find those lizards? Thank you. The second thing is we put up an idea today that, well, not our idea, but Beachbody is doing Beach Your Best. So what we want you guys to do is to tag 2 people that you can go and build a team with. Can you go that way, please? Yeah, go that way. Thank you. Yeah, go. Thank you. So go in there and make sure you put in 2 people that you think you could team up with, because we're going to do our own little side challenge with Beachbody's big challenge. So not only could you earn some medals, but then you could earn, we're going to do a really fun, from that Lala factory, the cute cups, we're going to do a little challenge or a little gift from there this month. So go in there and participate. You guys, Beach Your Best is fun. And even if you've never had a best, like you have 0 points on the board, all you have to do is get 2 points, and that's going to help you get a medal in the business. And who doesn't like getting medals in, the mail? I do. So make sure you do that. And then I think the third thing is we extended Halloween boot camp till Monday. So we're going to add in another 10 women. This gives you guys something to invite to. Jingle bells. Wrong month, buddy. So you have 1 more week to add to this challenge. I think that this is, I don't know why we didn't look at it, but just the beginning of the month, I think it's best to have something to invite to. So we'll just add those people to our current group, but hopefully it'll give you guys some excitement just to, we're in the month of October. Even though it's you think that people are already giving up on themselves, you guys, rally to the fact that we have something to offer them. You have the tools to end the year well. Keep that in mind. Talk about that over and over and over again, because people feel already like they've missed it, and they haven't missed it. You know what I mean? They can have the opportunity to end the decade well. So this is you starting that 3-month, countdown to the end of the decade, and this is going to be how you're going to do it. So, and did I miss anything?
I don't think so. I was just going to say one thing to add on to that. If you sign challengers this week for Halloween Boot Camp, you can put them in the Fit Club prep party, get them prepped there. I'll be adding some information in there specific to the calendar they will be following. And then also, if you're not in the know of our info group, this week we're talking all things coaching, specifically talking about how it's the best accountability. So invite people to the info group, and then get in there and go live and share your story and share how coaching really helps, specifically with accountability, and of course anything else you want to share about coaching in there. All right, so we are really thrilled to have Sydney tonight. And Sydney, I'm sorry, it's a little bit scarce at this time. It's a little bit of a switch up for the team, but we are so happy you're here. And I know I'm getting so many messages right now of, oh my gosh, I can't make it. I'm not off work, but I'm going to catch the recording. So thank you for being on. So this is Sydney. She is our team's corporate mentor, and I've gotten to talk to her one-on-one a few times, and she's always a wealth of knowledge. So really excited for her to just bring it home for us tonight. So kicking it over.
Awesome. Well, God, thank you guys so much. And thank you for coming to talk to me at this time. I just had the Amala call after this too. Amala call after this. So I just need to make sure I can get you guys all in. But I'm super excited and blessed to be here with you guys today. let's see. My name is Sydney. I've been with Beachbody for a little over 4 years now, about 4 years. And it has been a blessing. It's been a whirlwind, and I've learned so much, and I've changed as like a completely different person in 4 years too, thanks to Beachbody. And so what I wanted to bring you guys tonight is simple. It just like, we're going to call this the 3 simple steps I've learned with Beachbody so far. Because that's going to be a lot of it. Like, I truly believe that we overcomplicate a lot of this stuff, and we overcomplicate this business. So I've taken pretty much everything I've learned, moved it into 3 simple steps of how to be successful in Beachbody. And that's what I'm going to give to you guys tonight. Are you ready? Yes. Perfect. Okay. So a couple of things too. I would love for you guys to add me everywhere, because we're going to have like, I'm going to make you guys like follow up with me in accountability. Sydney J. Maurer on Facebook, or it's Sydney Maurer BB on Instagram. I love when you guys tag me in things. I love to see what's going on all over your IG stories. So make sure you add me too to that. But let's get to my 3 simple steps. Okay. So like I said, I've been with Beachbody for 4 years. I've narrowed down to 3 simple steps of how to be successful in Beachbody. Step number 1, you got to hit Success Club. Okay, and you guys are probably like, oh my gosh, Sydney, I've heard this 100 times. Like, I know Success Club. Well, let me tell you guys my thoughts about Success Club. First off, it's really about the value that you're adding to your followers. Okay, I'm going to say that again. It's really about the value you're adding to your followers. And kind of how I came upon this is I was going through Instagram one day, and I came across, like you're on the feed and you're like looking at everything, and I came across some person and kind of like I got lost in Instagram, right? We've all done that. And I went across this profile, and it was this online fitness coach, okay? And she charged, oh no, I'm not gonna tell you what she charged yet. She was an online fitness coach, and you went to her and she was flooded with before and afters, flooded with all this value, and then also saying that she could help you. So I was like very intrigued because of all this stuff that she was able to give you. She's like, I'm going to provide you with a 12-week eating plan and a 12-week workout plan, and I'm going to hold you accountable, and I'm going to make sure you get these results, and you're going to look like this after, and was showing like flooded before and afters of all these things. So here I was looking at this one day, and I was like, holy crap, I want to do this. Like, I think I'm going to sign up with this person. So I went to like the link in the bio, went to go sign up. It was $900. $900 for this person's 12-week eating plan, 12-week workout plan. And I was like, holy crap, what are we doing? So I kind of like got away from it, and I was still like super, super intrigued. Then I kind of started using it for like educational purposes. It's like, why do I want to do this so bad? And it really was, again, kind of like the free value. Like, this person was full of education, full of talking about how everything was custom, and it was a custom meal plan to my calorie count and what my goals are, and workout plan that's custom to me and my goals, and provide me with, a supplement list of supplements I need to get, and it provide me a list of protein and all this stuff. And so here I am going, okay, I think I'm going to sign up. Like, I think I'm going to sign up even though I know it's $900. So I went to go sign up for my second time, because I was just seriously could not get away from looking at all these people's results. And I went to go sign up, went to put my credit card in for $900, and it said, sorry, I only accept 25 clients a month. Check back next month. Okay, I'm going to ask this again. What are we doing wrong, right? So this person's charging $900 for all this, and they only accept 25 clients a month, and we're having problems helping 3. What are we doing wrong? And this is what I decided what we're doing wrong. This guy kind of broke it down to this. Are you showing the value you have to add publicly? Are you showing, because we have this, are you showing that you have a custom eating plan that's custom to you and your goals, that's going to count your calorie count, your macro count, your portion, help deal with emotional eating. Also on top of it, I can teach you how to carb cycle if you want a carb cycle, or, paleo or keto, or all this stuff comes up with the ultimate portion fix, like your containers that are measured for you and your specific goals, all that stuff. Are we just saying I have a nutrition plan? Okay, that's kind of boring, right? I just gave you like a laundry list of things that you say that all this value that you can add. On top of that, You have a 12-week workout plan that's, again, custom to you and your goals. Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to gain muscle? Do you have an injury? Today I have like this really bad, like I slept on my neck wrong, so if I'm like acting weird, that's why. So, but an injury, but I was still able to work out today because I know what program I need to go pick that I can still do and feel okay with. Okay. But are you showing that, or are you just saying, join my boot camp? Okay, on top of that, you have this daily dose nutritional shake. This shake has all your vitamins, all your prebiotics, all your probiotics, everything your diet helps your digestive system, all this stuff that comes with Shakeology. Or are you just saying, I have a chocolate salad? Like, I want more than that. I want details. I want you to show me exactly the value you have to add. Now, on top of that, you have the secret sauce, and what that is you. Are you just bringing people in and saying, join my 30-day boot camp? Or are you saying, hey, join me for 12 weeks. Give me 12 weeks. And guess what? You're going to give me your before measurements. You're going to give me your measurements in 2 weeks, your before weight, your before pictures. Every other week, you're going to send me new pictures, new weight, and new measurements, right? Like, are you really holding these people accountable? Are you setting the expectations from the beginning that, hey, this is going to be a 12-week process? Because that's sometimes how long you need to find results. And are you saying, I'm going to hold you accountable? You're going to hear from me, and then you're also going to join this online fitness community that's also going to help you along the way. Or again, are you just saying, I'm looking for 3 people to join my challenge group? Join my challenge group, that kind of sounds boring. But if you provided me with the value I just provided you and said, this is what you get, this is what I'm giving you this eating plan with da-da-da-da-da, workout plan, da-da-da, shake that has all this amazing stuff in it, and talk about the ingredients and really get into it, right? That's value. And then on top of that, they have you, right? On top of that, they have you to hold them accountable. And I want you guys to be talking about that, because if you guys start sharing that, and you guys start showing before and afters for different programs, you can do it. You can find it on Beachbody Champs page. You can find them in the back office, I think, under the challenge winners. You can, if you don't have any in your own boot camp, I'm sure Andy has some, all these people that can help you a lot with finding before and afters. Start posting them, start showing what these programs can do for people. And I guarantee people are going to be knocking down your door. And then when you say it's only $160, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, here's all my money. I thought it was going to be more. But the reason why you get the price objection is because the reason why we're not adding enough value, we're not showing them exactly what they have in this group. Break down the challenge group. It's more than just an eating plan, a workout plan, and a shake. It's so much more. And I guarantee if you start doing that, and I guarantee if you start addressing all of this value publicly, people are going to start coming to you. Or when you're inviting them, they're going to be like, sign me up. Sign me the crap up, right? Okay, so my step number 1 is you got to hit Success Club in this business. You've heard it time and time again. It really is important. It really is it's like the starting of your business is hitting Success Club every single month. Go higher. Don't just go for 3. Go for 3 by the 5th. Like, really push yourself, because I also believe that urgency creates focus. And I guarantee when you guys are not in Success Club and there's 3 days left of the month, like all of a sudden you're honed in, right? All of a sudden you're like, holy crap, I'm going to send out 80 invites today because I got to hit it. So urgency creates focus. So set a date by the 10th. I hit Success Club every month by the 10th, so I can focus on other things from here on out. But that's my first thing, hitting Success Club. Number 2. Okay, so the first one is you hit Success Club. Once you get really good at hitting Success Club, you're going to move to the second step to be a successful coach, and it's recruiting. You have to recruit. But I'm going to tell you guys this story about recruiting, because I think sometimes we think recruiting is scary, right? And inviting scary, and it's awkward a little bit, and you don't want to sound salesy. And this is my thoughts about recruiting. So like I said, I've been with Beachbody for 4 years. And before Beachbody, I was in the mortgage industry, and I was in the mortgage industry for like 8. So I got recruited over to Beachbody, and I started, and I was talking to all you fantastic coaches, and I started hearing all the excuses in the world, right? Like, inviting is scary. I feel awkward. I feel salesy. There's too many Beachbody coaches. Why would they want to pick me when they could pick Ashley Molstead? I've heard about everything. And so I was like, I don't really get this. Like, I don't get it. So what I did is I went to my personal Facebook at the time, and I scrolled through all my friends, and I'm like, I have to know a Beachbody coach. Because in my personal life, like, I didn't know anybody. I didn't even know about the network until I started with corporate at all. So it was like really weird to me when I started getting all these excuses, right? So I went to my personal Facebook, scrolled through all my friends, found one girl who's actually also in the mortgage industry with me. And I reached out to her and I was like, hey, small world. I'm with Beachbody Corporate now. I see that you're a Beachbody coach. Can I ask you why you never invited me to a challenge group or the coaching opportunity? And I'll never forget what she said, because it honestly still to this day, like extremely bothers me a lot. Because she goes, Sydney, why would I? She goes, I see you posting pictures of you all the time, of you on your boat, and it doesn't really look like you physically need a transformation, right? It doesn't look like you have a lot of weight to lose. And she goes, and I also see, you at work, and I know you do pretty well at work, so you also don't need the income. So she's like, I just figured, why would I invite you? And like I said, I'll never forget what she said, because it honestly still really bothers me, because I was like, well, wait a second. Who do you think you are? Like, who does this girl think I am? Like, and who does she think she is? Sorry, who does she think she is? Because she's looking at me and making a decision for me. That's not her choice, because what she didn't know, and what I would never post on social media, is that I've struggled with an eating disorder for a really long time. I've tried every get skinny quick rat pill formula supplement ever. I've tried everything. But did I ever go to social media and be like, oh my gosh, I have an eating disorder? No, right? Like, people don't talk about that type of stuff. And what she also didn't know is that I cried every single day coming home from my mortgage industry job. I absolutely hated it. But like I said, she looked at me and she made a decision for me. So I'm going to turn this around a little bit. I'm going to point to all you guys, Little Tough Love, and say, who do you think you are? Because I guarantee it, every single one of you guys have done the exact same freaking thing she did to me. And I wish every day Beachbody came into my life a lot longer than 4 years ago. God, it would have saved me a lot of trouble, right? I wish every single day, but she took that away from me. And so, like I said, I'm turning it around to you, and I'm going to say, who do you think you are? So your call to action right now, you're going to have a couple call to actions tonight, like I said, is I want you to make a list tonight. I would love for you guys to send it to me tonight, of 10 people that you've scrolled past. 10 people that you haven't invited because you don't want to. And you're probably being a little selfish and not inviting them. You're too afraid that they might say no. You're too afraid that they might think you're salesy. It might be your mom. It might be your sisters. It might be your neighbor. Someone that you're just too scared to invite. And again, I'm going to say again, who do you think you are to make people's decisions for them? It's not your choice. I personally look at the Beachbody as a gift that came into my life. I'm sure it's a gift that came into a lot of your lives too. We have this gift, and as soon as you realize that we have this gift, inviting is going to be a whole lot freaking easier, because you're offering a gift. And guess what? If they say no, that's great. That's great. Like, at least they made a decision for themselves. And guess what? They're probably going to be watching you, and they might say yes next year. But I really want you guys to make sure that you're offering this and recruiting it. And it's not just the challenge group, but it's also the opportunity too, because I know that this opportunity has helped so many people. The coolest message I've ever received from a coach was like, thank you so much, Sydney. I kind of did this type of same call. And she's like, I got out of my own way. I invited the 10. 2 people said yes. I earned enough this last week to put my daughter in dance lessons. Thank you so much. And I was like bawling at my desk. Like, how cool is that we're able to help somebody out there put their daughter in dance lessons? So again, this is a gift at any way you look at it, but you got to get out of your own freaking way and let people make their decisions for them. Okay, so make a list of 10. I want to see your list. Give me the names. And I want you to invite them. I want you to get out of your own way and just invite them and see what they have to say. But send me a picture of your list. Okay, number 3. So first one, Success Club. Second one was recruiting. Third step in this business is getting your coaches to hit Success Club. Guys, that's it. That's Beachbody. At the end of the day, those 3 steps, that's how you become a very successful coach. Now, I get that they're a lot easier said than done, but if you always remember, like, am I doing something that helps with these 3 steps, you're going to stay a lot more on track. So when I think about coaches hitting Success Club, again, I think it's something that could be super, super simple, and sometimes we overthink it. If I were a coach and I signed up, who can I pick on? Becky, if I signed up Becky today and Becky's like, okay, I'm ready to go. First thing I'd say is, great. As a coach, we help 3 people every single month. Who's your first 3 people that you're going to have sign up this week? Friends and family is a great place to start. That's it. It's all about expectations. Now, if I had a discount coach or even maybe a challenger, I would just say, great, we're so excited for you to get started. I've noticed my most successful challengers always has an accountability buddy to do this with them. Who's your buddy that you want to have sign up today to do this program with you? Great. What's going to happen is they bring their friend. You're going to say, okay, well, we're going to sign them up underneath you, because then you'll get more of a discount on your shake. The great news is if you have 2 other people, your shake's for free. You're already going to be on these for 12 weeks, so you might as well start working towards them getting free. Sweet. Perfect. Let's get you started. Right? Again, it's all about asking. Don't be afraid to ask. Who's your buddy? Or if they sign up as a working coach right from the beginning, I would say, as a coach, we help 3 people. Who's your first 3 people? Like, it's all about setting the expectations. No coach needs to go through a 30-day training program before they invite somebody. Like, I would have people inviting people from day one. Like, friends and family is a great place to start. It's before social media. It's getting them some wins. It's getting them excited about this, and then moving on with their journey. So my last call to action, so I have 2, the 10 people, and my last call to action is I want you guys to do something. Like, whatever it is, I want you guys to move your business forward this month. It's October 1st. I love doing calls on the 1st because it gives me a whole month to kind of pick on you guys. But I want you guys to move your business forward. So wherever you're at today, if you're a coach, it's Emerald by October 31st. If you're an Emerald, I want you to go Diamond. Urgency creates focus. You definitely have time, and this is the month to do it. We just launched 6 weeks of the work. It's freaking incredible program. I think it's something great to invite to. We have pumpkin spice out. We're getting ready to have peppermint mocha out. Like, we have all these. We have the bar program coming out in December. It is the best time to join as a Beachbody coach, and it's the best time for you guys to put your head down, your blinders on, and move your business forward. So like I said, if you're an Emerald, it's to Diamond. If you're a Diamond, it's in 1-star qual. Okay. And okay, so, and if you do, and if you message me either on Sydney Maurer BV or Sydney J. Maurer, I will go into the Utah Prize swag closet and send you guys some swag. Cool? We have a lot of cool things. I wish I was wearing it. Like, this morning I was cold and I went in there and got the cutest hoodie, but I took it off. But I have a whole bunch of stuff that's in there that's really cute, and I'd love to send you guys some. Okay, questions? Yes.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
When you were talking about adding value and all the things that we're supposed to be like kind of showing, do you mean like everywhere? Do you mean IG stories? Do you mean like posts? Like, how? And when you do on IG stories, is it best if you're like talking to them, or you're like putting up images that say all these things and mixing in like you talking to them as well? Like, which is best?
Yeah, I've seen it different in a lot of ways. I'll tell you this, nobody's going to watch 17 frames of you just talking. Like, that's boring. So you have to mix it up. Like, use GIFs, use some fun things with it. So if it's on, I would share it everywhere too. And it's not just once. I think you want to continually share it too. Like, really start showing what you're about. Like, if you're posting before and after pictures, first off, need to be like 1 every 6 picture. I think a before and after picture needs to be up. I think before and after speaks so much louder than any words. No one's going to read all this until your picture is very eye-catching. So you want an eye-catching picture, like a before and after, so people will go read all this. And you can say, hey, did you know this is what I provide you, blah, blah, blah. Now that's on your post, on your stories to 100%. Like, show a couple more before and afters, say this is what I'll provide you, do a list of looking for 3 or whatever, 5, whatever you want to do, and then talk about it. Like, hey, do you have any questions? This is what I do. This is what my eating plan looks like. Then you can share a little bit of both. But you want it to kind of flow and be eye-catching. Like I said, people won't watch you talking for 17 frames. They get bored by then. So you want to maybe start with some cool gifts, like make it fun, and then talk a little bit, because people do want to see your face. Don't get me wrong, people want to see your face and want to hear you talk about it, but you also want to just make sure that you're not 50 frames about it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, totally.
Does that help?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Share everywhere though. Like you want people to memorize your story, memorize what you're doing. So one day, hey, if they're not in the mood to start a program now and they're going through crap, but November 1st, they're like, okay, who's that person that said that they provide this? Oh, it's Tara, because she talks about it every single day. And I know who she is. Like, you're building a brand almost of what you do. And you don't have to be Beachbody, like what you do personally as an online fitness coach.
Okay, cool.
You probably feel like you're talking about it too much, but I promise you, you're not.
I'm definitely not.
Yeah, nobody is. Nobody definitely is, because we're our own worst critic, and I get that. You're like, oh, I posted about that 3 days ago. I don't want to be annoying. Well, not everyone's watching your stories, and not everyone's listening to your stories, and people just scroll through so fast. So it's like, you got to stay consistent.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Everyone gonna do this? Yes, like let's just do it. October 1st, let's make the decision right now. We're gonna move our business forward this month. We're gonna get out of our own way, because I'm a true believer what makes this business hard is just your mindset. So as soon as you get out of your own way and you correct that mindset and you're like, I'm gonna go get this done. This is my month to do it. And you show up every single day, like that's your attitude, anything is possible.
I love how you kept saying that urgency creates focus. So can you leave us with a jaw-dropping story of a coach who at this time in the year killed it? Where were they and what did they do?
Okay, so
And
I'll tell you this right now. It's not quite there, but it's there. I had a coach that signed up on Thursday, is going to hit Diamond this Thursday, and is going to try to hit Elite this year. And I think that she's going to be able to do it 100%. So again, that's going from brand new coach to Elite in 1 year. The only category, if you guys know anything about like team leader, team builder, and stuff like that, the only category that might be hard is the APB category, because that's just based off of like your Success Club, your getting, your 2019 customers and coaches. So that's something that's doable.
what would you say she's doing to go so fast?
She is, okay, so a lot of people she's inviting every single person she knows. So a lot of times I get always asked, how do I grow my following? How do I grow my following? I need more people to watch my stories. I have 200 people watching my stories and I only have 500 friends. I do not want to tell you how to grow your following until you've reached out to every single one of those 500 followers. Those people are your hot market. So if you start looking at your business as not your cold market, but any person following you is automatically your hot market. And if you touch points with all of them, then we can start talking about how to gain more following. But I think that's a lot of it. I think we always wait for someone else to make the move. We wait for someone else to watch our stories, and then we say, thanks for watching my stories, or comment on something. Then we feel free to watch out. But any single person following you, that's who I want you to reach out to. And that's this conversation with this coach. I think she did have a little bit of a following. I think she had like 5,000 people. And I just said, go talk to 5,000 of those people. And in 1 week, she was like 2,000 people in. And that's how she's hitting Diamond, plus well on our way to other things. But it's kind of getting out of your way. Like, again, urgency creates focus. She wants to come in and see if she can hit Elite in 3 months. And so that's some urgency, right? And it's definitely some focus from there.
I love that. I love that.
I've seen crazy things happen for sure. Honestly, especially for those of you guys going to Diamond, guys, we're not doing this for 6 months. Like, urgency creates focus. October 31st is your date. It's simple. It's 12 people. So if you guys print out like the Diamond bubble sheet is a great thing to see. And if you need one, I can get you guys one too, or just Google it, Beachbody Diamond Bubble Sheet, and fill it out. It's 12 people. Like, this needs to be a lot more simple than we're making it.
Love that. Thank you. We are always talking about inviting and not being afraid to invite. And so I'm just really grateful that you hit that home. Don't put other people's choice, their words in your mouth. That's not up to you to do. At all whatsoever. And I'm already trying to think of the 10 people who I've been afraid to invite because I've already prejudged them. And so I just want to tell you all that I'm going to be doing that too. And I'm going to be sending Sydney my list.
Yes, I want to see it for sure. Everyone.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming on and inspiring us and just helping us stay focused. This business does not have to be hard, and we do spin our wheels and spend too much time overcomplicating a very simple business.
That's what's going to get you, honestly, not to your goals more than anything, is if you guys really start complicating it. Like, all you have to do, go hit Success Club, go invite, tell your coaches to bring +1 with them.
Thank you. Thank you. So if you have not invited all of your followers, go do that. I'm pretty sure I've hit up every single person on my Facebook, but I'll be honest, that really helps because I don't go and look at who's following me and invite them. I'm always looking at who's liking and commenting and watching. And I had somebody today reach out and say she's been following me for months. I had no idea. She's never seen her show up in my stories, never seen her like or comment at all. And I'm like, well, I should probably hit up that list. So let's do it, team. Got to make some moves.
Yay. Well, thank you guys for having me. I'm going to go get ready for the Amala call if you guys want to join me in 20 minutes.
Okay.
I send you guys the link, and I'll see you guys there.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We'll talk to you guys on October 31st.
Yes.
Bye.
I thought that was helpful. I don't know about you guys. I mean, just to the point. If some chick can come in on Thursday and already be on her way to elite, you guys, just because she decided to ask a lot of people, that's it. That's it. I think we're too afraid to ask. And I think we're playing small. I think if you're looking to just ask 2-5 people a day, but you want to be diamond, that's not going to do it. And I'm sorry if you're a new coach watching this recording, because I don't want to scare you, but that other girl's a new coach too. She just signed up Thursday. So if you want this to change your life and move forward, and I know I've talked to a lot of you today feeling stuck. Let's get unstuck, you guys. I feel stuck. And I feel like she just gave us a lot to go on. One other thing that stuck out to me, every time I hear add value, in my head, I go to like an education place, like, okay, I need to do a recipe, or I need to talk about how to do a stretch or something like that. And I think that's BS. She's talking about adding value by showing the value that we already have. So if you're like me and overcomplicating that whole part of it, don't overcomplicate it. She just gave us a laundry list of different ways to talk about the value of Shakeology, to talk about the value of our meal plans, which I am terrible at. Can't tell you how many times I posted about, you get a meal plan, a workout, and this, and that's it. Like, that's, I think, big time. So how can you tonight talk about that? Talk about the value that you have, the customizable meal plans, because they're customizable. You're not saying I'm going to make you a customized meal plan every week, but what we have in our nutrition programs is customizable to each individual. The workout programs, we have over 1,000, you guys, customizable to every single person. I don't know. I'm pretty fired up. I think that was really rad, everything she had to say, and I'm ready to go. Who's ready to roll with me this month?
Yeah.
Make it the best. Let's all be our best. So lastly, before we take a photo and go, I think my house is falling down.
Mine fell.
But real quick, go look at the post if you didn't see it yet in the team page about Beat Your Best. Tag 2 people that you want to be on a team with, and let's hit it, guys.
And if you need help, if you're like, I don't like to tag anybody and I don't want to, whatever, why don't you just say, like, I'm in open to partners. Unless you know who your, like, 3-0 is, then you're 3-0. Then post below, like, me, Tara, Becky, and Emily are doing it, or whatever. Just just if you just want to say hi, I want a partner, I'm in, then just say hi, I want a partner, I'm in. If you already know who your partnership is, then just put that in there. Fair enough?
Where are we doing that?
And I posted it today in Beach. What, buddy?
In the team page, Living Your Best Life team page, there's a Be Your Best image with all the particulars about it. So we're just doing what we do every month, where if you hit Success Club and sign 2 coaches, you're going to get an extra prize. But Beachbody's doing medals this month and a $5 prize pot that we're going to do. So if you say yes, then we're all going to put in $5, and the team who collectively beats their best will get to split the pot.
So the more of us that do it, the more that we can make some money. You sorted it? Okay. So let's all do it. And you should have gotten the email already from Beachbody. I think I got mine like September 25th.
What? I have to look back. I don't know if I got mine yet, but anywho, let's take a quick photo. Does anybody have any questions or comments from the call before we head out? And thank you guys for jumping on earlier. I know it's not the same time slot, and this call's been planned for a while, but it totally snuck up on me, or I would have reminded you all sooner. So I apologize. But we are working on having more guest speakers and just killing it with team calls from here on out too. So if you guys have specific topics you want to hear about, always let us know. If you want to host a team call, if you're like, I want to host a team call, I want to practice doing that, I want to, step up and do that, I want to talk about whatever, let us know, because we would love to have more people hosting and sharing, because that would just be rad.
All right, let's take it.
Okay.
I got it. Good old fashioned smiling.
Yep.
Andrew, where are you? Chick-fil-A? Okay, cheese. I've been wondering where you've been going.
I've been driving around. My friend's son got a concussion, so I had all her children. So I had to take soccer, I had to take him to ballet. So it's his second concussion in 2 weeks.
Oh, from what?
He has a rare disorder where he'll be handicapped by the time he's 40, and he falls really easily. And so he fell at school playing at recess. Hit his head, same spot he hit last week. He was in the hospital last week for 3 days. So she was subbing today. The poor mom couldn't even go. The husband got called and went. And so I picked up all the rest of her kids and been taking them to all their practices. Kim and Andy, I don't know how you do this. I'm like, oh my gosh, thankful for my minivan.
Oh my gosh, good thing you have your minivan.
Thank goodness I have a minivan. It fit all these children in it. So
I'll be
anyway,
praying for her and him. That sounds awful.
thank you. He's 8. I feel so bad for him. So yeah.
Right.
So he's at Children's right now. So just waiting to hear if he's okay.
Aw,
It was a great call. That lady's awesome.
agreed. Agreed.
And you know what? One last thing, I promise. One last thing. If you just go to your list and you are inviting those people, guess how fast your inviting will go? So fast. I know that's where I waste time sometimes when I'm trying to do my power hours. I'm overthinking all of the people that I'm inviting instead of just inviting. So let's all get out of our own way and just do.
I think if you just and make it like the very first thing you do, everything else seems that much more enjoyable.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
All of a sudden you want to do all the things because it's just that much easier.
Totally.
Totally.
Okay, girlies. Love you. Have a good night. See you next week.
Bye.
On the call at 6?
I need to go check on my house, see if I can.
What is it about? It's just him going over the program?
Probably, yeah.
To get a feel for him.
And I will ask her for the recording too, because I highly doubt I'm gonna be able to hop on that call right now. I can hear in the background. It doesn't sound pretty. So I'll ask her for the recording tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they're doing a couple calls with him too. I think
Yeah,
they're
I feel like I keep seeing him in the Beachbody Champions page. That's why I asked her if it was in there. So, okay.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.